Hello everybody. I'm gonna do a Yankee video today. Maybe a little bit of New York Giants, I'm not sure. And I got my Yellowstone hat on. It's kind of like askew to the side. I don't know why. Let me see if I can get it more straight. Does it matter? Doesn't matter, people. It's like, I don't know, I think 70 or 60 degrees out there in the wilds of Florida right now, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so today's Friday. And I haven't checked my Twitter in a while, so I don't know if anything broke. Yankees are trying to get a first baseman. They're talking about Goldschmidt. There's actually some rumors that we might bring back Rizzo, which I'm really against. I think as bad as Goldschmidt might be, he still can hit for power. Not like extreme power, but I think he hit like a little over 20 homers last year. Would it be the worst thing in the world if we got Goldschmidt, maybe a second baseman like that guy Kim that was on San Diego, and maybe brought in a pitcher like Sasaki, or if not Sasaki, some other pitcher, traded off Stroman to bring in some extra pool money. I hear that will bring in pool money to get well, that would be for Sasaki. So we either get Sasaki or maybe another pitcher, maybe like a Bueller. I was gonna say Ferris Bueller, the show, remember the show? Yeah. So Bueller, Walker Bueller, or Flaherty would be nice to bring in. I think there's still some pitchers available on the market if we can't get Sasaki, so we could trade away Stroman and bring in a pitcher. And if we brought in Goldschmidt, would that be like the worst signing in the world, and then bring in like a second baseman, someone, or would they then pivot and totally go cheap and go with what we got at second base, Oswaldo Cabrera or Peraza? I wouldn't really like that idea, but if we got someone better than Goldschmidt, maybe if we got like an Alonso or made a trade for Lau. Is it Lau or Lowe? I think it's Lau. If we made a trade for Lau, and then if we also or if we got Santana or Santander, then I think it would justify it maybe a little bit more, not going after a second baseman, and if you can get like a power bat for first base. Either way, let's be real here, people. And I don't know if you could see my cat. There he is. There's my cat. My little kitty cat. And here's my dog. My dog over my shoulder here. I got the pets of the tree. Yeah. So, yeah, if the Yankees would have signed Soto, there was like word that we weren't going to do anything else in free agency. Maybe some trades. That's it. So people, just remember that. Just remember, we're at least able to do a few things, like get some pitching, get Bellinger, and maybe a couple more pieces, pitching and hitting wise. And we wouldn't be able to do any of that. I mean, the trade for Bellinger, maybe we could have swung, but we wouldn't be able to do anything else like of significance, because we would have been broke from giving Soto the insane amount of money. And I predicted that before he even signed. I said, you can't give him a blank check. You just can't. It's a bad move, because then we're not going to have any money for anything else. I said that way before he signed. I've been saying that on Twitter and chats and stuff, and people were like, no, it's Soto or bust. We're going to be totally heartbroken if he doesn't sign with us. It might have been a blessing in disguise in the sense that we're able to actually do something, have some flexibility, and get some players. So we will see what happens with this, but I think it was a really good move to do what we did. And now the Mets, look at the Mets, man. They got more money than freaking God, right? They're like the richest team in baseball. Maybe the Dodgers come second, but although we still have the highest payroll. Weird, huh? I know, it's weird. Payroll doesn't mean you're the richest team, though. So the the Mets have all this money in the world. They get Soto. They've done basically nothing since, just small little moves, nothing major. They got Holmes, who sucks balls, seriously, and they got Frankie Montas. I mean, he's not that good. And a few like small little moves. I think they just picked up a really crappy pitcher. Was he on the Braves? Some really crappy pitcher from the Braves. So I mean, it's not like the Mets have gone and flexed their muscles. That could have been us, people. The Yankees could have been that team that went out and gave Soto all that money and then didn't have any money for anything else. You don't build a championship with one guy. You got to move the money around. As risky as that could be, because you still got to hope that every guy you get is good, but at least you can get those guys. We wouldn't have even gotten any of these guys. Again, maybe the Bellinger trade happens and that's it. So we do a Bellinger trade and I don't know. And Cashman is much as he makes some cool trades sometimes, he can be stingy with who he gives up, or he gives up good prospects that turn out to be great players. So he makes mistakes, and then the guys we get stink. So we will see how that all works out. But, basically bottom line, once today is over, you're not going to hear nothing until the new year. Offices probably closing down either this evening, tonight sometime. So if we don't make a trade before the night's up, sayonara till the new year. You're not going to hear nothing until the new year. And it's not going to be right away. It's not going to be New Year's Day. It's going to be like after that, like the week after, we might hear some stuff. And it's probably a while before we hear something. So don't expect to hear any news this weekend or next week. It's going to be in the new year when we hear something. I really, really don't think GMs do any work during the week of Christmas or the weekend before. It's all going to close down. So that kind of depresses me. It's going to be kind of a quiet week, although we do have the Giants. I'm hoping for another loss. Let's lose, guys. Yeah. Come on. We want a loss. We want Sadora Sanders in Big Blue. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate or whatever you don't celebrate, may the force be with you.